Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Brutal Doom64. Sorry for the hesitation there, I just had to make sure that my microphone was being picked up. I actually tried to play this level, map 21, The Pitfalls, earlier, but I hit a snag where once I leave this room, going down the staircase that direction, this room basically becomes blocked off by a stone slab that I could not figure out how to get past no matter what I tried. So it kind of frustrated me, and the video was just taking the entire hour just for this one level, and I can't have that. I need to get at least 2 maps per video, so let's try and see if we can do it right this time. Basically, I'm gonna do the level, I think, in a better order, the way that the game intended me to do it, so just gonna basically kind of keep it like that. In other news, apparently a city in London just basically unveiled a statue of Mr. Bean, the character played by Rowan Atkinson, sitting on a park bench, and I'm pretty sure everybody and their grandfather knows who Mr. Bean is. Basically, Mr. Bean is a character that's basically brought us all many laughs from our childhood, who basically has become quite popular now that YouTube has been a thing. Anyway, the statue basically reminded me of Mr. Bean in the skit where he makes a sandwich on the park bench. And so, I basically decided to check that episode, that skit out. It always makes me laugh. I feel like Bean is just a socially awkward person that just wants to have the opportunity to basically just interact with other people. He's very eccentric, and he basically just... I think that he wants to show off just how different he is to other people. The only problem is that Bean is kind of a bumbler. As for me, though, I mean, Mr. Bean was my introduction to Rowan Atkinson, and I admit that even when I was a kid, I kept calling him Mr. Bean and everything I saw him in, but over the years, when I became a teenager, I come to know him by a different name. Edmund Blackadder. That's who Rowan Atkinson really is to me. Friggin' nightmare imps. You know what? And no, I don't need to worry about conserving plasma cells. This level is going to give me plenty. Come on! Come and get me! Okay, so it's not blocked off with a stone slab right now. This better not have been... where did you come from? This better not have been some kind of game-breaking thing that Sergeant Mark added in. Gesundheit. I'm so sorry. It's ironic because it's at the point in the skit where Bean is basically like, he used his handkerchief and a shoe to basically crush some pepper for his sandwich, and then it causes him to sneeze, so... Yep. Gotta activate some kind of switch that's going to raise some kind of staircase that I can use to get to where that hellhound is, because I basically did this level in a completely different order the first time I played through it. I'm pretty sure this is the one. And now the stone slab is up. Yep. Anyways, good dog. 2 rockets for every head. Now I just need to focus on a way of getting this stone slab back down. Anyway, now I'm going to start using my plasma rifle. I hate the fact how the zombie men take at least 2 plasma shots in order to die. They're getting hit by charged plasma, the 4th state of matter, literally the hottest substance known to mankind, and they have delicate, fragile human skin. They are somehow surviving that. Granted, I know that you people will probably say the same thing about Doom Guy, but he's John the Guy Walker. Of course he's going to survive it. Literally speaking, planet Earth could be hit by an apocalypse-causing, planet-destroying meteorite, and he would be the only human being to survive. That is the exit. And the only way that I can get that down is to basically go back to that first area where with the bars for the red door, and basically, like, well, you guys probably figure that out from there. I mean, seriously, if one single shotgun burst can drop them dead, why does it take 2 plasmas to kill them? Hey, stupid, come here! Alright. I'm pretty sure that this is a secret compartment, and I'm pretty sure that... No? Bad doggy. Play dead. Dog meat. Aha! I was just aiming at the wrong one. Wow, I didn't think that it would take out the knight in one blast as well. Alright, time to go get the blue key. And I know exactly where it is. And I know where the red key is as well, but the blue key is in the more immediate area. This level, this map will have absolutely plenty of plasma cells, trust me. This is where I get the key, and a trio of cacodemons will basically fly into view. There they are. Hopefully they end up attacking the Archvile. Goody. The blue key is over there, and I need to activate a switch that'll extend the bridge. Quick, we've got to get across. Find the controls that extend the bridge. Well, I think I just blasted it. They're coming through! Oh. That was very wooed. There was nothing at the end of the hallway for me. Nothing at all. Oh, God. And I can't shoot them to get them down from there. The worst part about it is, these guys are just using what little mobility they have in a last-ditch effort to try and get free, but the movement is probably making the pain even worse. There's my auto map. And Q Revenants. This level is actually surprisingly generous when it comes to medical packs. Trust me. Alright. And that'll open up the way to the blue key. Yep. Remember how I said that this place has an abundance of plasma cells? I think it's because they want me to use this thing. Oh, but not against him. Because let's face it, the tubbies are not worth it. I got singed, but I'm okay. There's the key up there. And here are these guys. But I've got this. Who's next? Huh? Any takers? Was hoping that would last longer. You see, the reason why I had to do this level again is because I'm hoping that because I did things out of order, that I might have accidentally broken the level, but by doing them in the correct order, it'll hopefully reveal what was how the level is supposed to be. Arrgh. I hate getting caught on stuff. I've already gotten the dog, so... Ah! There was a secret somewhere around here that I actually found by myself the first time, but now that I have the auto map, I don't want to give it away. There we are. Surprisingly generous with the med packs. Okay, now that I've got these 2 keys, I should start making my way back. Because now I've got this entire chamber to deal with. And also the barons that have spawned in. The slab is still up, and the barons are out in force. Fire rockets! Even at full power, I'm not impressed with the Unmaker. It feels like it takes far too much ammunition to actually kill something. Like, literally speaking, it's firing 3 shots per round, so it technically takes... So each round is like 3 times as much. I had to put 4 rounds into a Baron in order to bring it down, so that's it taking a total of 12 shots. Alright, I'm gonna kill you. You see, these guys just survived a BFG blast. And they're still not dead. Look, either come around the corner or... Hey. Oh, never mind. I thought that the way was open. But the way is still shut. Do you know the way? Oh no, 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 ow, 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 ow. Okay, I got the Revenant. Gotcha. Now I know I can't get up there from up over here, but I can make this jump. Right. I can make this jump. And there is my red key. Good dog. I really hope that this is the switch that lowers that slab. As you can see down there, that is clearly an arrow. It's pointing into that corner, which is a secret, which contains weapons. Alright, I'm gonna save here. And I'm pretty sure that once I flip that switch, or get the red key, cacodemons are gonna spawn in. Oh well. Oh, it's even worse. I know there are cacos here. You can't fool me. Alright. Let's go for the weapons. I bet they're all outside. Yes! The slab is down. So I guess it was because I did things out of order. Okay. And now, we can leave. And now we head back to where we did all that stuff for the blue key. Did I even go into the blue room yet? Unbelievable, I never went into the blue room. I guess because there was a dog here, they kind of got, their association got blended together. Well, that's the exit right there in that big grayed out area that I haven't been to yet. But I really do wonder what that switch activated. Besides, might as well go back to the secret to get that last med kit. Okay, now I think it's time to leave. You guys have no idea what it is or what relief it is for me to actually see this. And now, into the pit. Kills only 95%. Took me 24 minutes still. Alright, where are we? Burnt offerings? Oh, crud. Why do I have a feeling that I'm on the menu? Hello? Yeah, I'm sure that I ordered my eternal damnation to be well done, not burnt. Oops. I actually did not mean to do that. I was trying to go for the super shotty. I'm almost out of rockets. Well, not almost, it's just low. Why is this place reminding me of Diz so much? You remember Diz, right? As in the final level of the Inferno? The capital city of hell? What shot at me? Yeah, this looks like Diz. Got nightmare imps. Oh! Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. What was that? Okay, whatever it was, it clearly wasn't a coincidence. Ah! Like a can of Raid with a trigger. Okay. Platform down there. Oh. I couldn't even see that. Anyways, I've been brushing up, like, getting a head start on, like, the new lore established by Doom Eternal. The thing about the new lore is that sometimes it's doing things that I like, sometimes it's doing stuff that I don't like. Stuff that I like, it's definitely confirmed. It's almost been confirmed at this point that the Doom Slayer is undoubtedly Doom Guy, which means there's virtually nothing to oppose my beliefs that he is in fact John the Guy Walker. So, something that I wanted to establish in the audio dramas was that basically the idea, my concept of hell is that it's not really Christian or religious related. Basically, like, the idea of hell basically was passed down through people having psychic visions of the demons trying to reach out to corrupt people from our dimension to help them open the door. Hell, in and of itself, is basically... there's no real devil, there's no real dark lord that rules over the dimension. The dimension itself is alive, like a living organism, and it is its own dark lord. It basically is like an amoeba on a cosmic scale. And basically it's like... it exists basically like this Lovecraftian thing that basically wants to spread its influence, reaching out to other worlds, maybe even other dimensions, and absorbing them into itself so it can grow larger and stronger and continue to spread its influence, which would basically be to pretty much, like, continue to create its demons and whatnot. Basically causing pain and gibitude to any mortal species that it finds delectable. It's interesting because it coincides with what I want to basically do with my version of Doom lore in the Doom audio dramas and whatnot. So, it really does work out for me, especially as far as heaven is concerned, because the heaven we're gonna see in Doom Eternal is not really heaven. So, it works out for me. And, even more so, I think that basically, like, some guy doing research into all the various demon species that we encounter in Hell, he basically has this theory that not all of them are true demons, that basically, like, some of them were animals and alien species from other planets that Hell has absorbed into itself, and now they have been corrupted by Hell's energy in order to basically serve, or at least survive in the Hell dimension. Is... what was that? Is that an invisibility sphere or a demon sphere? I don't think that Mark could actually program a demon sphere for this one, nor do I think he would, because, well, this Brutal mod is not like the other ones, and it doesn't have the glory kill animations. It mostly wants to focus on maintaining Doom 64's atmosphere, you know? This was a mistake! Oh, the mastermind is here. So anyways, something is opening somewhere. Is this a door? Didn't even notice that it was a door. That wall is what's opening. I don't like the sound of whatever that sound is, so... Especially since I saw a mastermind somewhere in a place that looked like this. It squealed like a pig? Holy crap, I'm actually pushing him back. Other things about the Doom lore that I don't really seem to care for is that, well, the Arachnotrons and, well, the Revenants. I mean, I'd imagine that, like, when it comes to Hell, they would basically, like, I feel like when it comes to Hell, they would, of course, try to augment their soldiers with technology to make them more dangerous and whatnot. And they would, of course, be doing this, like, they would have the humans do this, like, under their influence and whatnot, their corruption and all that jazz. The thing about it is that, like, the way that Doom Eternal has changed the lore to try and explain the Arachnotrons is, let's face it, we all basically could admit that the Arachnotrons were little more than just miniaturized versions of the Spider Mastermind. The only problem is I wanted the lore behind them to actually be more interesting than that, but it's now effectively been canonized that they are miniaturized versions of the Arachnotrons. And I don't mean that basically they are the same species. No, I mean they're literally the same creature. You see, the way that the lore goes is that basically the UAC led another expedition into Hell, into Argent Denor. They found pieces of Olivia Pierce now that she's been mutated into the Spider Mastermind. I guess left a corpse behind. And they basically regrew the cells of the Spider Mastermind in smaller contained versions, and basically they grew into, like, the brains of the Arachnotrons, which they have augmented with cybernetic technology in the hopes that they could create a cybernetic demon that they themselves would have complete control over, and blah, 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 blah. It just seems so weird to me because you obviously can't control these creatures that you're going to be creating, so how is it that there are so many of them? How is it that after they create the first one that it didn't immediately go on a rampage, kill the people that created it, and thus end up, what am I saying? And just... Ooh, blue key. Oops. Anyway, as it turns out, basically, like, the facility that created the Arachnotrons did get attacked, it did get overrun by demons, and apparently the factory that creates these things on an assembly line is run by an AI, and now that all the human people responsible for the project are dead, there's no one to tell the AI to stop doing what it's doing. So it's continuing to manufacture Arachnotrons because it's programmed to. I really gotta stop getting caught on that friggin' torch. Seriously, what the hell is making that sound? Arrgh! What? I wonder. It's not enough time. Wonder if, like, you're supposed to hit that other switch. Maybe that'll prolong it. Obviously not. Arrgh! Arrgh! Ah! Almost had it that time. I feel like SpongeBob when he's trying to catch the bus. Gotcha! Son of a bitch! John the Guy Walker. It's only a matter of when. Thank you. Whatever that switch did, it had better be worth it. How am I supposed to figure out what that switch does if I can't even see what it does? I think I'll have to try and listen for it. Huh. Oh, goody. A secret that gets me an invisibility sphere. Ho ho, that's dandy. Ho ho, that's rich, I'll say. What a reward. Is it this wall? Yeah, I just have one question. Why? I've already been in this room and I've cleared it out, but what the heck is this wall doing? Seriously, what is the point? What's the bloody point? For a second there, I thought I was stuck. Hello everybody, sorry about the abrupt end on our last video, but I was just basically pissed off at the prospect that that switch literally would have made so many things so much easier in getting the fucking blue key. But then, if that switch does nothing important, then what exactly am I supposed to do? What is supposed to open the grate that leads to the rest of the level? Ooh, I like this. But it's not like this can help me. Well, that lowers those bars, so hopefully. What else could it do? Finally. You know what? I think that I'll just basically, like, chop off the excess fat on the last video and tack this onto the end. So that way I can basically make a more cohesive episode. Ceratotrons! As I was saying about the Doom lore, is that they've actually basically introduced like a whole lot of stuff about how Doom works and like how Hell works, and basically, apparently there are beings in the game that are going to be referred to as Hell royalty, and that's like impressive because I kind of thought that the Barons kind of counted as Hell royalty, even though they're on the front lines fighting like in the Grunt Wars. Basically, according to the art book of Doom Eternal, these creatures basically kind of look like a, well, Hell-esque version of Jabba the Hutt. And it's ironic because the only known member of the Hell royalty that we know of so far is a guy called Erebus. You know? Like Mount Erebus from the first game. Apparently he was the overseer of the city of Diz, which is why I basically wanted to bring that up in the first place, but I got distracted. But I've got the yellow key. Where the heck did he come from? Splattered. I'm gonna need to break for lunch, but I'm already pissed off because, much like how I predicted, it's already 4 o'clock on my day off. I just kept stalling and stalling, needing to do other things, needing to prepare other things before I could start playing, and then when I started playing around 2, friggin' wasted so much time because I couldn't figure out that one level. Couldn't figure out this level either. I suck at this. I don't even know why I keep making these videos, because I went all out of my way to get the equipment to make these videos. Hey, you've got a brain, open the door. Yep. Wonder what colorful new opportunities I'll have to get splattered in this place. Rockets, I'll take them. But you know, this place is totally not just for the areas to get rockets. They're totally gonna spawn in basically anything, basically in these hallways, to literally try and kill my ass. So... See? 12 shots, even though I wore him down with a BFG. Right, I've got all 3 keys. Up! Is there anything else out there that I can get to fight it for me? Smaller ones. Works for me. Come on, boys. Time to attack your mummy. What the... It had to have shot one of them by now. Am I seriously all the way back here? Why aren't they aggroing each other anymore? It can't be. Oh well. Jesus. The worst part about it is I now have to deal with whatever is behind the red door with only this remaining health. Of course that's a completely sane number of revenants. Why wouldn't it be? Open the door, John. Bad dog. Well, I'm in a lot of pain. This friggin' sucked. Burnt offerings. And that was level 24. Wait, nope. That was only level 22. And now here we are, level 23, the Unholy Temple. So, oh my god. All I know right now is that kind of pissed off, very hungry, really want a break for lunch. But the thing about it is, I also want something sweet. I might end up just breaking out that mangrove booze that I mentioned earlier. So anyways, I'm gonna cut this video here. We're gonna continue on once I basically got myself more situated. So, if you like this video, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Like, share with your friends. You want to keep up to date with more Doom 64 coming at you in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Later!